Now, I was a student at City College. I was matriculated for the fall of 1984, chemical engineering, biomedical option. However, I just attended one semester and I had to go to boot camp the other semester. Boot camp started on 4th of March of 1985. So I went back to City College in September of 1985, and I don't know what happened. I was still in the chemical engineering biomedical option. So one day I was in the dean's office, and he said I should have told them. Told them what? Now I was there with someone who was a foreign student, or else I wouldn't be there. Anyway, that's that. So I changed my major um, without actually doing it officially. I just satisfied the requirements of the electrical engineering major. I never went for counseling in electrical engineering major. I just looked at a bulletin and selected the courses. So I graduated in electrical engineering. Now I think I had to declare my major. So I said to the dean I wanted my medical option still. He said, "Oh, we don't have that anymore." Anyway, while I was there, I kind of looked around for work. Oh, geez, I was in the reserves and I was still looking around for work, but I didn't look in the medical field. They didn't know what I did in the military, I guess. So I was sent to several places. Um, One was to sit at the roadside and then just tabulate how many cars are passing by. I said no, I didn't do that. I don't know if I did that or not. Um, One was to go and work at Con Edison. I didn't do that. Eventually, they didn't give me any work. They didn't offer me anything. I was even at Sandra and Poor's, I guess. I don't really remember. So I kept going to the career counseling, uh, and to Mr. Quadrilingo. Oh, he looked like Carmelo, but he was much bigger. Mr. Quadrilingo, very much bigger guy. He looked like Carmelo. I think Carmelo became a process engineer or plant chief. So the career counseling people showed me the Mayor Corps of Engineers application and I applied and I put my resume in the box in the drop-off boxes. The only place that interviewed me was Michelin, and I didn't go there either. Michelin was in North Carolina. Maybe I interviewed with Ford. So what kind of car do you drive? Oh, I drive a Toyota. End of story. I also went to some career expos, and I went to some while I was at BWT on PS44. We went several times to Javits where they had expos. So we were working on PS44, and Omdat and Atul were handling the project, and they put me with them. Joe Rutkowski made sure that happened, but Joe Rutkowski had to leave because he didn't get along with several people. I don't know for what reason. Politics mostly. Maybe it had to do with racial politics too. I guess I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Race relations. It could be that too. So working on PS44, you know, they had these modems that worked off of the telephone line. They did not have DSL. I don't think they even had cable then. Did they have cable in 1988, 89? I don't think they have even coaxial cable then. When Dinkins became mayor around that time, then cable came to New York, as far as I know. Well, actually, I may have seen cable at the apartment building where Jeevan lived, or some TV show was showing some southern TV shows, and beautiful girls were singing. They were doing some sort of shows. But I didn't know about cable because I didn't spend money on that kind of thing. I didn't have money to do anything. We were paying the house where my parents lived. We had to pay that. I don't know what my father did, you know, or if he had another house or what. I don't really know. So then we had the cable modem. We didn't have the ESL. Um, some of our places to monitor didn't have a telephone line. They didn't even have a telephone line. They copper line. There were no mobile phones back then. I remember that because Kanish said that. There were no mobile phones back then. No handheld mobile phones. Maybe there were in special, maybe they had them in Sweden, I don't know. So now we have Fios and we have 5G.